Hey garden enthusiasts! Welcome back to another exciting episode. Today we're diving deep into the world of watermelons, exploring those sneaky mistakes that might be keeping you from harvesting the juiciest, sweetest melons in the neighborhood. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and let's get growing. Let's talk about your first potential pitfall: choosing the wrong watermelon variety. I see many beginners reaching for those mammoth varieties without considering their garden space. While growing a 40-pound champion sounds exciting, these giants need serious real estate. For urban gardens or raised beds, consider compact champions like Mini Love or Sweet Beauty. Also crucial, match your variety to your growing season. Some need a full 100 days to mature, while others can produce fruit in just 75 days. Watermelons are true sun worshippers, and shortchanging them on light is a recipe for disappointment. These tropical beauties demand 8 to 10 hours of direct sunlight daily. I've seen too many gardeners tucking them into partially shaded corners or trying to squeeze them between taller plants. Remember, inadequate sunlight means weak vines and sugar-starved fruits. Pick a spot with full sun exposure and plenty of room for those sprawling vines to stretch out. Your soil preparation can make or break your watermelon success story. These heavy feeders need rich, well-draining soil that's been amended deeply. Simply tossing seeds into existing garden soil won't cut it. Work in generous amounts of aged compost and well-rotted manure to a depth of at least 15 inches. Your soil pH should hover between 6.0 to 6.8. Invest in a soil test if you're unsure. Nothing stunts watermelon growth quite like cold soil. These heat-loving plants need soil temperatures of at least 70 degrees Fahrenheit or 21 degrees Celsius for proper germination. Starting too early leads to slow growth and potential damping off, while a late start might leave you with immature fruits when frost threatens. In cooler climates, consider starting seeds indoors 4 weeks before the last frost, using a heating mat for optimal germination. Mastering watermelon irrigation is tricky, but crucial. These plants need consistent moisture but hate wet feet. Irregular watering leads to split fruits and blossom end rot. Install a drip system or soaker hoses to deliver water directly to the soil. Avoid overhead watering, which invites fungal diseases. Apply a thick layer of organic mulch to retain moisture and suppress weeds. During fruit development, maintain steady moisture without waterlogging. While watermelons traditionally sprawl on the ground, using supports can maximize your growing space and improve fruit quality. Strong trellises or fence systems work well, but don't forget to support developing fruits. Create hammocks using old t-shirts or mesh produce bags to prevent vine damage. For vertical growing, stick to smaller varieties. Those 20-pounders might be too much for your trellis to handle. Poor pollination equals poor production. It's that simple. Watermelons produce separate male and female flowers, and they need pollinators to do the matchmaking. Enhance pollinator activity by planting nectar-rich flowers nearby. If you notice flowers dropping without setting fruit, try hand-pollinating during early morning hours using a small brush. Remember, each female flower needs multiple visits from pollinators for proper fruit development. Balanced nutrition is key for watermelon success. Too much nitrogen creates lush vines but few fruits, while inadequate nutrients lead to small, lackluster melons. Start with a balanced organic fertilizer at planting, then switch to one higher in phosphorus and potassium when flowering begins. Side dress plants monthly during the growing season, but ease up on feeding once fruits start sizing up. Don't let pests crash your watermelon party. Regular monitoring helps catch problems early. Watch for cucumber beetles, which can transmit bacterial wilt, and squash bugs that damage vines. Implement companion planting with radishes and nasturtiums to deter pests naturally. Row covers during early growth can protect plants until flowering begins, but remember to remove them to allow pollinator access. The harvesting learning curve catches many gardeners off guard. Check for these ripeness indicators. The closest tendril to the fruit should be brown and dry, the bottom spot turns from white to creamy yellow, and the fruit should have a hollow sound when thumped. Don't rely on just one sign, use all three for perfect timing. Remember, once picked, watermelons won't continue ripening. Even perfectly grown watermelons can be ruined by improper storage. Uncut melons store best at room temperature for up to a week. Once cut, store pieces in airtight containers in the refrigerator and enjoy within 3 to 4 days. Never leave cut watermelon at room temperature for more than 2 hours. That's a wrap on our watermelon growing guide. Share your watermelon victories and challenges in the comments below. If you found these tips helpful, smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more gardening goodness. Until next time, happy growing.